welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight we've got the ESR Red Eye League, the super late models for round number 3. We come to Volusia Speedway Park. Good evening, Brett Wheeler in the booth, and also the production trailer with you tonight to bring you all the action as we get set for another fantastic showing of the ESR Red Eye Super Late Models. We've got about 21 cars signed into the pit area for tonight's racing. And again, going off last week from when we were at Volusia National Speedway, where Dylan Fox, I believe it was. In fact, it was the D1RT cars going 1, 2, and 3. Can they repeat this tonight? Well, we'll certainly find out. We'll see how these drivers fare around this big half mile, almost like a D-shaped racetrack. Very wide opening turns 1 and 2, same sort of situation in 3 and 4. We've got a little over 2 minutes of practice in this one. So of course, big thanks to the sponsors here at Ultimate Dirt TV. You can check them out on our website. Head over to www.ultimatedirttv.com. And those sponsors, of course, Wicked Cushion, Drew Neal at 19 Design. You go to 19 Design, that's 1ix.designs.com. World of Thunder Racing League, Dirt Leagues Australia, JR Productions and Media, and Black Diamond Motorsports. You should head over to their social media page, of course, for ESR, for the Red Eye League. Of course, big thanks to 3D Racing, Ken Skins, and Capron Screen Ready as well. We're going to take this opportunity just to quickly step aside. We'll be reloading on the race. Come back in just a moment, just before qualifying starts here. Super late models for round number 3, the ESR Red Eye League here at the Volusia Speedway Park. Back and getting set for a battle here around the Volusia Speedway Park. Welcome to everybody who's watching here on the Facebook chat. Of course, we are live on YouTube as well, and of course Twitch, so streaming across all 3 platforms. All, of course, in 1080p HD, the highest quality that you can have here. 23 drivers I can see you have signed into the pits. Use that phone ringing. As it's now time for qualifying. Not sure why that came up just there. All right, qualifying on the track right now. Top 20 on the left-hand side of your screen, of course. We'll try and keep an eye, and we'll show you down the bottom left who is on the racetrack at the moment, of course. Dylan Wilson. Trevor Fitz in car number 28, picked up a podium last week at Volusia National Speedway. Howdy AJ, howdy Tyler. And welcome everybody else into the Ultimate Dirt TV chat. McAllister, Casey, thank you very much, and yeah, good luck to the D1RT guys. As we've got one of those drivers on screen right now, we've got number 28, Trevor Fitz. Tommy Rose, 16730. Trevor Fitz with a 16494. Rocky Battenfield, 3rd, quick with a 16782. Trace Williams in the Williams Racing, number 60 entry here tonight. We'll see what he can do on Lap number 1, Dylan Fox, meanwhile, with a 16.488. Trace Williams with a 17.579. The man that went quick time last week started at the back, got to about 6th spot, and then had contact with another driver, and unfortunately ended up with about a 13th or 12th, 13th place finish. Dylan Wilson in counter break. We'll see what time Mr. Wilson can do. Hayden Cardwell, he's been one of the guys that have been really on form as of late, and he goes quick time with a 16.472. Shad Prescott in the D1RT number 14, he goes quick time with a 16.421. Oh boy, these boys are on fire. Blake Garrett in the TeamVLR.com, the 257, 6th position, number 10. Can he better that time with a 16.803? Also, in the Capron screen printing, TeamVLR.com entry, it's going to be the 23 of Jeremy Capron himself. First lap time for Capron. And the super late models to see what time he can do. 11th quick with a 16.791. Evan Say with a in car number 33. Kevin Deadman also on the racetrack as well. And the TeamVLR.com entry with a 16.622. Dylan Wilson attempting to get another lap in. Not sure what's going on with the 80 machine, but unable to get in a lap time here at the Volusia Speedway Park. Fletcher jumps into position 17. Cody Kelly jumps to position 10. Gary Peck moves to 12th. Chris Swanson in the 171 car. Lap number 1. So looking at Dylan Wilson's lap time, had he had got that time in, that would have put him about 5th quick. It was a 16.505, but of course, some contact with the wall on his qualifying lap, so he won't be able to get a time in. Chris Swanson, 21st, quick with a 17.925. As Wilson's still on the racetrack. Austin Yarbrough with a 16.596. Certainly on the racetrack. 16.622 is his best time. About 30 seconds left in this qualifying session. Shad Prescott is the man that's going to start and take away tonight's pole position in qualifying with a 16.421. Hayden Cardwell second quick. Dylan Fox third. Trevor Fitz fourth. Rounding out your top 5 is going to be Blake Garrett, Ryan Diat 6th. Austin Yarbrough in 7th. Kevin Deadman in 8th. Lucas Chowning 9th. Evan Say in 10th. Cody Kelly 11th. Tommy Rowe, Gary Peck, Rocky Battenfield, Jeremy Capron 15th, David Sutton, David Lamb, Robert Fletcher, James Parisi, Chris Swanson, your top 20, Trace Williams, and a few other drivers at the back there as well. And yeah, it sucks that, that the World of Outlaws have already called it quits on this weekend's racing. But that's not going to stop us from racing here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Let's take a look at your Black Diamond Motorsports starting grid for heat number 1. Starting on pole in car number 33 after the inversion, it's going to be Evan Say. On his outside in car number 17, it's Austin Yarbrough. At a position 3, car number 28 of Trevor Fitz. Lining up out of position number 4, the man that goes quick time this evening in car number 14, Shad Prescott. Starting position 5 inside row number 3 in car number 49, it's going to be Gary Peck. On his outside, starting position 6, car number 97 of David Sutton. And your final row on the inside, starting position 7 in the 007, it is James Parisi. On his outside in Calibrati, Dylan Wilson. That is a look at your Black Diamond Motorsports starting grid for heat number 1. 3 heat races on the program for tonight for the ESR Red Eye Super Late Models, round number 3 here at the Volusia Speedway Park. Driver's going to go around one more time behind the iRacing.com official pace truck. So we are about to go green here in heat number 1. Keep an eye on the guys from row number 2. They went first and fourth. Fastest in qualifying. Keep an eye on Dylan Wilson. He's been super fast. He's been in red hot form over the opening couple of weeks. Pace truck is in. Green flag is out. Say he's going to lead this field down into turn number 1. See how they come out through turn number 2. Yarbrough down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Challenge on for race leader 17 of Yarbrough. Looks to make the move into turn number 3 and 4. Side by side off of turn 4. Drag race to the start finish line. We're going to give it to Say, I believe. Yeah, 0.033 of a second. Here comes Trevor Fitz as well in the 28 car. Sitting in position number 3. Shad Prescott holds down that 4th spot on the racetrack. To go back to Gary Peck, who rounds out your top 5, but it's going to be Yarbrough to lead lap number 2 of 10. Here in heat race number 1. Little contact there by Fitz is Say. Fitz now moves from the inside. He's going to take over position number 2. Prescott trying to do the same thing in turn number 3 and 4. Trying to stick a nose up on the inside of the left rear quarter panel of Say in the 33 car. Fitz a little high through turns 1 and 2. I believe he almost had contact with the wall and had to take evasive action. Stop that car from hitting the inside wall and potentially spinning out in front of the rest of the field. Meanwhile, he's not going to make the same mistake twice in turns 1 and 2. Yarbrough a little sideways, almost opened up the door for the 28 of Trevor Fitz. Here comes Prescott now, moves into position number 3, and look no further because here comes the Wilsonator. Dylan Wilson, oh, Yarbrough into the inside wall. Prescott involved in that one. Yarbrough was your race leader, and oh man, the 14 car must be PI55ED. I'll tell you who's not going to be pissed. It's going to be Trevor Fitz because he's now taken the race lead. Evan Slade second. Gary Peckner moves into position 3. Dylan Wilson in 4th, and just look in front of your race leaders. It's 17, the man that made the mistake just a couple of laps ago. Unfortunately, Prescott, he's going to find himself back on pit road. Wilson around the outside of Gary Peck in turn number 1 and 2. Speaking of 2, we've got 2 laps to go for your race leader, Trevor Fitz. Wilson into the side of Say. And now Wilson's going to be around. So moving back to position 5, David Sutton in the 97. Move himself to position 4. Gary Peck moves back to position 3. Oh, Yarbrough sort of riding the fence there in turns 1 and 2. But for the final time in heat number 1, it was been a chaotic heat 1, that's for sure. Trevor Fitz going to get the job done. Second going to go to Evan Say, Gary Peck. Home in 3rd, David Sutton, Dylan Wilson, James Parisi, Austin Yarbrough, and Shad Prescott. Your 8 cars in heat number 1. Well done to Trevor Fitz. He gets the win in heat number 1. We'll move on to heat race number 2 here in just a moment. Certainly some talking points in that opening heat of the night. You see the track right there. It's somewhat starting to slicken off, and drivers are going to really have to maneuver all over this racetrack. Heat number 2, let's take a look at your Black Diamond Motorsports starting grid. Starting on pole in car number 75, Cody Kelly. At a position number 2, car number 22 in TeamVLR.com, it's Kevin Deadman. Starting position 3, also in the TeamVLR.com entry, it's the 257 of Blake Garrett out of position 3. At a position number 4 in car number 7, Hayden Cardwell. Lining up position number 5, another one of these TeamVLR.com entries in the 097, it's Rocky Battenfield. Starting position 6 in the 09 car, it's going to be David Lamb. Starting position 7 on the grid in the 171, it's going to be Chris Swanson. James Mullins is not making the call for heat number 1, so I don't think he's not even in the server. So he will not start position number 8. So heat race number 2, the ESR Red Eye Super Late Models here, presented by Ken's Skins, 3D Racing and Capron Screen Printing. The big thanks to those companies for coming on board. Well, I believe it's an 8-week schedule. We want to welcome you all into the Ultimate Dirt TV Facebook page, YouTube page, and of course Twitch page as well. We've got it all covered. You're on your number 1 home for Dirt Sim Racing, Ultimate Dirt TV. Cody Kelly, Kevin Deadman, pace truckers in. Kelly got on the gas early and then shifted up the racetrack a little bit into the 22 of Deadman. And they both checked up a little bit, but green flag is out. Heat number 2. Blake Garrett got a good start on the inside line now. Going to challenge for the race lead into turn number 3 and 4. Cody Kelly in the 75. Looks to hang on. He will hang on to lap number 1 by 1/1000 of a second short of a 10th. 3 wide into turns 3 and 4. Hayden Cardwell on the bottom. Deadman through the middle. Kelly up top. Blake Garrett, your new race leader. Still 3 wide for 2nd, 3rd and 4th through turn number 1 and 2. Super Late Models turning it on here in heat race number 2, just like they did in the opening heat. Of course, we had some late controversy in heat 1. We'll see if there's going to be any controversy in heat number 2. It doesn't look like anything just yet, but it's still a long way to go. 6 laps remaining. This time by for your race lead in the 257. It's going to be Blake Garrett, Hayden Cardwell on the black, white and green entry. That is a sexy looking race car, I must say. Kevin Deadman now moving to the inside on Cody Kelly into 3 and 4. There's your battle for 3rd and 4th at the moment. Kelly gets the run on the outside of the racetrack. Tries to slam the door shut going into turn number 1, but Deadman continue to fight back on the inside. Maybe you look for a slider into turns 3 and 4. No, stays on the bottom side. Cody Kelly just tucks in behind the 22. And we'll have to settle for a 4th place run at the moment. Meanwhile, Hayden Cardwell trying something different, trying the outside groove here at the Volusia Speedway Park. The number 7 car right through the middle, then back down to the bottom on the exit of turn number 4, trying to force Garrett into a mistake. Cardwell on the inside car. Garrett had to drive it in hard and drive it in a lot straighter than what he would have liked to. And that certainly opened up the door for Hayden Cardwell. Cardwell moves into the race lead into turn number 3. Off turn 4, Garrett going to come back up on the inside of the 7 of Hayden Cardwell. Side by side for your race lead. 2 laps to go into turn number 1 out of turn 2 and down that straightaway. Garrett back to the race lead in turns 3 and 4. White flag is out, half a mile to run. There's contact. Cardwell going to use momentum on the bottom side, nearly 3 wide for the race lead. Here comes Deadman on the bottom side. Garrett through the middle. There's contact between Deadman and Garrett, and Hayden Cardwell on the outside. Deadman's going to steal this one. Holy cow, what a race! Kevin Dedman, he is like a viper out of nowhere. He gets the win. Cardwell, Garrett, Kelly, Battenfield, Lamb, Swanson. Your 7 cars. James Mullins didn't make the call. What a race in heat race number 2. Giddy up, cowboy. Let's go straight into heat race number 3. Let's take a look at your Black Diamond Motorsports starting grid. Seven cars for the final heat race of the night. Starting on pole on the teamvlr.com, number 38, it's going to be Tommy Rowe. On his outside, in car number 47, Lucas Chowding will start position number 2. At a position number 3, car number 57 of Ryan Diat. At a position 4 in the 999, in the D1RT entry, it's going to be Dylan Fox. Starting position number 5 in car number 23, it's going to be Jeremy Capron. On his outside in car number 77, out of position number 6, Robert Fletcher. And the final starter in heat number 3, out of position 7, in the Williams Racing number 60 entry, it's going to be Trace Williams. So heat 1, we had some late controversy. Heat 2, on the final turn, there was some controversy again. But we've seen Kevin Dedman steal it away from Blake Garrett and also Cardwell. What is going to happen in heat race number 3? We're about to find out. Alright, and I got some news in regards to what's going to happen in the main event here in just a moment. Of course, we'll explain that in just a moment. Here we go, heat number 3. Tommy Rowe got a good launch off turn number 4 and leads over Jeremy Capron into turn 1 and 2 by about 3 car lengths. So a good start for the 52nd car. In fact, let's find out. I'm not sure where Tommy Rowe went on that start actually. Tommy Rowe was scheduled to start on pole and they opted to go to the rear of the field. So Ryan Diat in the 57, your race leader from Jeremy Capron. Chowding a little tight on the top side of the racetrack. That allows Dylan Fox in the 999 to go to the inside and move into position number 3. But Chowding back to 4th. Robert Fletcher in 5th. And Tommy Rowe sitting in 6th. And we go back to Trace Williams in 7th. Battle on between Capron and Fox. Fox quickly disposes of Jeremy Capron on the back straightaway into turn number 3 right now. Fox trying to get clear of the number 23, but Capron in a fine battle on the inside, down into 1 and 2. Capron's car just looks a little tight on the entry to turn 1 descent. Again, that looked a lot better than to certainly rotate that car around. Ryan Diat out in front. He's got just under 6/10 of a second lead over Dylan Fox. Can he hang on? Well, we'll find out in 5 more laps time as they come past the start finish line. This time by halfway home. 5 down, 5 to go here in the final heat race of the night. Diat run on the top side of the racetrack on the exit of turn number 2. Stays through the middle, just above that slick line, trying to get that right, keep that right rear in the moisture. Here comes the D1RT, the 999. Cars just seem a little tight on the entry to turn number 1. Certainly catching a few drivers out. Side by side, battle on for the race lead. 3 laps to go. Dylan Fox sticks the nose in front at the start finish line. That was way too close to call. Ryan Diat will have it by .066, but Dylan Fox, there's no way. He's going to take the lead going down into turn number 3. Here's the bottom side of the speedway. 2 laps to go for Dylan Fox. Ryan Diat, he's done such a fantastic job here in the final heat of the night. To sit in 2nd spot, Jeremy Capron in 3rd. 4th is Lucas Chowding. Tommy Rowe in 5th. 6th to 77 of Robert Fletcher. Then Trace Williams in the 60 car. Final lap of heat racing competition. In of turn number 3 and off of turn number 4, the 999 of Dylan Fox gets the checkered flag. Second going to go to Ryan Viat. Third, Jeremy Caper and Lucas Towning home in 4th. Tommy Rowe 5th. Robert Fletcher in 6th. And Trace Williams going to come home in 7th place in heat race number 3. So that is our 3 heat races done. What we can tell you, the Hustlers Challenge. Of course, Shad Prescott is going to take the Hustlers Challenge. He was the fastest qualifier. And he will start rear of the field. If he can get the win in the feature event, he will score himself a $30 bonus. We've got a warm-up session right now, so all drivers, of course, making the main event. We are going to have next week, we head to the Lightland Motorsports Park. That will be available for 60 laps, and we'll go back the following week in a fortnight's time. We head to Volusia Speedway. There will be 50 laps of Lightland's Tap. In 2 weeks' time, we head to the Red Truck in the show. Another month, we'll come back to the Lightland Motorsports Park, and then to finish up the season, we come right back to the Volusia Speedway Park. That may change if there is a track. Now it's possibly thanks to 3D Racing, Ken Skins, and Capering's Screen Print, which you head over to the social media pages. Follow them well. Possibly thanks to our sponsors here at Ultimate TV, which you can find on our website. Head over to www.ultimatetv.com. This one's the other 19 design. Australia, JR Production in Media, for round number 3, the ESR Red Eye League Super Late Models. You're actually right here on Ultimate TV live on Facebook. Like and follow on channel as well. Should be better there. We'll take a quick break for 30 seconds and come back with your main event up next. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ultimate TV. It is a main time in the ESR Red Eye Super Late Model main event here at the Volusia Speedway Park for round number 3. Let's take a look at your Black Diamond Motorsports starting grid. Starting on pole, and then the 999, it's going to be Dylan Fox on his outside, the 22 of Kevin Dedman. Trevor Fitz will start on the inside of row number 2 alongside him in the 33. Evan Say at a position number 4. At a position 5 to 7 of Hayden Cardwell. Ryan Diat in the 57 will start position 6. Position 7, the 49 of Gary Peck. Blake Garrett, the 257, will start position 8. Jeremy Cabron in the 23 starts position 9. David Sutton in the 97 starts position 10. Cody Kelly and Lucas Chowding in row number 6. Row number 7 going to be Dylan Wilson and Rocky Battenfield. Tommy Rowe, James Parisi in row 8. David Lamb, Robert Fletcher in row number 9. Austin Yarborough, Chris Swanson in row 10. Trace Williams and Shad Prescott make up this 22 car field. We get set for main event here for round number 3 of the series. The ESR Red Eye Super Late Models. It's time we get Shifty for 50. Dylan Fox is certainly going to be hard to beat off the front row. I will say that right now there's every chance that he could absolutely bring a broom out here in this main event and just absolutely sweep the floor with this field. We'll find out right now. We go into turn number 1 and 2, get straight to the top side of the racetrack. Trevor Fitz up on the inside, looks for second over Kevin Dedman. Hayden Cardwell riding back there and forth, looking for third on the inside. There's contact, Ryan Diat. They go 3 wide. And then there's contact, Blake Garrett in the 57, Ryan Diat. Blake Garrett going to go upside down and take a wild ride. And our first caution of the night, and Blake Garrett going to be that car. We'll take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. Have a look at the 257 car, the grey car. So there was contact with Say and Diat. Garrett sort of just staying on the inside line, had nowhere to go. You can't really blame him for that one. He's just running his line. Of course, Diat, the 57, come down a little bit, and what put a nail in the coffin was Evan Say in the 33. Also, let's go on board with Blake Garrett on this one. That's not Blake, that's Blake right here. This contact, you just see to the right hand side of your screen. Literally just trying to stay out of the way before she backs up the 257. And that's going to be his night done and dusted. Calling the virtual tow truck in turn number 1. Back live here on Ultimate Dirt TV. You're watching here from the Volusia Speedway Park. Lights are going to be out on the iRacing.com official pace track. Dylan Fox to lead away from Trevor Fitz. Row 2, Kevin Dedman, Hayden Cardwell. Jeremy Cabron and Gary Peck in row 3. David Sutton, Cody Kelly, Evan Say, Dylan Wilson. We'll have 5 in the books, 45 to go. Here in the main event, of course, we've seen some fantastic. We've seen, in fact, 1 caution last week at Lanier National Speedway. And I believe it came at around the lap 47, 48 mark. Well, this one has come very early on, of course. Green flag is back out. Dylan Fox. Now look at Cardwell up on the inside on Trevor Fitz. Hardwell looks... It's Cardwell. Cardwell, sorry, not Hardwell. Hayden Cardwell in the 7 car, looking for second. Fitz rolling right through the middle. Kevin Dedman in 4th spot. Watching the battle unfold in front of him between Cardwell and Fitz. They continue to go side by side. Here comes Hayden Cardwell. Now, he's got past Trevor Fitz. Fitz going to come back at him on the outside on the exit of turn number 4. But the 7 car, once he gets clear of the 28, you know he's coming after the race leader in the 999, Dylan Fox. Fox through the middle of 3 and 4. Trevor Fitz following his teammate who's out in front at the moment. So some good battles on the racetrack. Fitz now and Dedman Dylan Wilson, Capron now. Back there in fifth and sixth. Gary Peck, Lucas Chowney, Cody Kelly as well. Then you got a bit of a gap back to Rocky Battenfield, David Sutton, Say Parisi. Prescott's there as well. Carbwell now, he's moved up to the top of the racetrack once he got by the 28. He continues to go back low through turns 3 and 4. The top 3 and top 5 maybe just starting to clear away. Yellow flag is out, the 77. And Robert Fletcher will take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. Take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay, the 77 car. Around in turns 3 and 4. Just got turned there by the 17 car of Austin Yarbrough. So we'll go on board here with Austin Yarbrough and keep an eye on that 77 car just in front of him. As back to live pictures from the Volusia Speedway Park, the ESR Red Eye Super Late Model League. Harry, which race? Talk about the Dirty Old Bastards race or the Pace Syndicate one? If it was the Pace Syndicate, I ended up 6th, and the Dirty Old Bastards race 3, I ended up 3rd. So race 2 ended up 3rd. Lights are out on the iRacing.com official pace truck. Dylan Fox and Hayden Cardwell on the front row. That is juicy. Caution number 2, 14 in the books. 36 to go for round number 3. Of course, big thanks to 3D Racing, Ken Skins and Capron's screen printing. Dylan Fox gets on the gas as the pace truck enters pit road. He's going to go straight to the top of the racetrack in turns 1 and 2. Hayden Cardwell in second. Cardwell got a little tight on the entry into turn number 3 there. We've got a yellow out. We've got the 38 of Tommy Rowe around. Take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. Look at what happened here. Keep an eye on the black number 38, the black and red number 38. Just got hit from behind. Straight up ran over, unfortunately, for Tommy Rowe, the 57 of Ryan Diat. I'm sure Tommy not too happy about that one. Getting another look here at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. Tommy going to call it quits after that one, and I don't blame him. So once again, back to live pictures from the Volusia Speedway Park. Caution flag number 3 on the racetrack. Thanks, Tyler. So Dylan Fox, Hayden Carver, once again, row 1, row 2, Dylan Wilson, Kevin Dedman, row 3, Jeremy Capron, Trevor Fitz, row 4, Lucas Chowding, Gary Pett. We'll keep an eye on Shad Prescott, who started or attempting the back row challenge. He's up to about 13th or 14th spots. They're going to restart in row number 7. Look at Cardwell driving in deep. He's got some front left fender damage. It's missing on that number 7 machine, so we'll see how that affects that race car. At the moment, it doesn't look like it's doing much because he's still got that 7 machine hooked up. Dylan Wilson now up on the inside on Kevin Denman as they go side by side for third through turn number 1 and 2. Wilson continues to work down the bottom of the racetrack, looks to slide up. Kevin Denman keeps the foot on the loud pedal. So some great racing as they start to wind these cars up and look to find a whole lot of momentum. And look back here, there's just about 5, 6, nearly 7 cars all fighting it out just for a couple of spots. David Sutton got a little tight. Rocky Battenfield going right through the middle on the outside on Shad Prescott. Prescott, remember, started position 22. He's gotten through half the field so far in less than half the race distance. Still 3 wide behind him right now. So the 14 car needs to get a move on. We go back up towards the front of the field. Hayden Cardwell all over the back of Dylan Fox, your race leader. Cardwell down low into 1. Slides up to the racetrack. Realizing there was nowhere near enough room to pull a clean slider, so he had to pull it up. And here comes Dylan Wilson. Cardwell low out of turn number 4. Down low again, using somewhat of a slide job line is the 7 car of Hayden Cardwell. Dylan Fox, your race leader. Dylan Wilson in third. And there's less than half a second, less than 4/10 of a second separating the top 3 as the yellow flag comes out. Oh no, don't tell me it's Shad Prescott, the 14 car. Take a look at your wicked cushion instant replay. In fact, it was the 14 car of Shad Prescott. Just got stuck up on the outside wall, and then has a nice little go with what, 770, 780. Must have been contact before because he had some damage. Go back and look a little further, and let's inspect that number 14 car. Just see what happened, because he had a pretty fast car. I said he was up to about position 10 or 11. Unfortunately, things just went south for him. Just a little high on the exit of turn 2. Was stuck in the outside wall, and then of course that opening not very forgiving at all. But thanks to Wicked Cushion for coming on board once again for another season to bring you all the instant replays. The lights will turn off on the iRacing.com official pace truck. Dylan Fox continues to lead this field, and has done so since the drop of the green flag. Started on pole. He hasn't had it all easy so far. He certainly had some pressure from not only Deadman, but of course Hayden Cardwell, Trevor Fitz as well. .21 laps to go here in the main event for round number 3, the ESR Red Eye Super Late Model League, presented by Ken Skins 3D Racing. Oh no, Dylan Fox, Hayden Cardwell. Oh, yellow, yellow, yellow. Oh my God. What happened here? We'll take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay, and the rear end is absolutely shot in that race car. Dylan Fox. Let's take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. Well, you talk about controversy in the opening heat, controversy in the main event with 21 to go. They just come together. And you hate to see it because those two drivers were certainly going to put on a show. In fact, we should get, hopefully, a good camera gear. Look at this one. Bam. Thank you very much. Again, we'll try and get some different angles here on the Wicked Cushion instant replay. Little Fox goes for a ride. Gets it back on all fours, but you can just see that rear end in that car. See how high it's lifted up there. It is, Papa, it is gone. Back live, the lights are out on the iRacing.com official page truck. Talk about having some luck tonight. Kevin Dedman in the 22, going to restart in pole position. Dylan Wilson going to be second. Trevor Fitz third. Jeremy Capron fourth. And Lucas Chowning going to round out the top five. So quick back-to-back cautions here. 17 to go. Kevin Dedman on the gas early. Dylan Wilson got a great restart up on the outside. And Dylan Wilson looks to move to the race lead. You can see the left front hiking up through 1 and 2 on the 80 machine. Fitz now looking to come back after Kevin Dedman for second in the 22 and the 28 car. Chowning up on the inside of Capron. There's your battle for fourth and fifth. Chowning on the bottom side of the racetrack. Capron through the middle, just following the top three. But Chowning in the 47, 15 laps to go here in the main event. These drivers, well, they wouldn't be too happy with the outer cautions that we've seen. The quality group, quality field of cars here tonight. At the moment, Dylan Wilson leads from Kevin Dedman, Trevor Fitz in third, but the battle is on for fourth and fifth. The 23 car of Capron up on the outside of the 47 of Lucas Chowning. Evan Say battling it out with Cody Kelly for 6th and 7th. David Lamb in 8th. Austin Yarbrough in 9th. And David Sutton in 10th. So the top three just starting to clear away from Jeremy Capron and Lucas Chowning in 4th and 5th. Of course, those drivers continuing to go and continue to battle it out side by side. Trevor Fitz still trying to work the inside groove. So it's certainly slick this racetrack, but not slick enough from what I've seen previously here from Volusia. We come out of turn number 4 this time by the 80 car of Dylan Wilson. Out in front, 10 laps to go. Kevin Dedman, a fantastic job in the 22 car. Holding on to second spot. Third, Trevor Fitz in the 28 car. So D1 RT cars are on 1 and 3 at the moment. Dedman right in the middle of that sandwich. We go back and look at Chowning and Capron. They've switched lanes. Chowning has gone to the top. Capron has gone to the bottom. Those drivers continue to go side by side. Yellow, yellow, yellow. 77. Look at Dylan. Holy moly, that was close. Take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. Swanson in the 171 car, along with the 77. That's Robert Fletcher just getting caught up there in 1 and 2. Back to 77 of Fletcher actually hit the wall into turn number 1. You'll see it here on your Wicked Cushion instant replay just there. Might have got a helping hand from the 171, but these guys are at the back, but back live as the lights on the iRacing.com official page truck turn off. We are going to have ourselves a 5-lap shootout to the main event. However, we must remember, we start to think about the point of no return. If we get to about lap 47, even 48, we'll stick with 47 and the yellow flag comes out. Unfortunately, this race will end under caution. So let's see if these drivers can get the final 5 laps in. Dylan Wilson, with a stroke of luck, can we turn that luck into a win? 5 laps to go. We go through 1 and 2. Capron on the outside of Fitz now looks for 3rd spot. Capron has got a chance at a podium. Fitz drives it hard into turns 3. Capron got caught up involved in that challenge. Almost hit the tyres and collected them on the exit of turn 4. How about the 75 of Cody Kelly as well? So this is where things and drivers will start to get a little desperate just to pick up those extra positions. 3 laps to go. If we see a caution from here on out, say goodnight. And it'll be time to go. Yeah, take that as a song if you like. Dylan Wilson absolutely gone. Out of turn 4. 2 sticks in the air. 2 laps to go. Deadman in 2nd. Fitz in 3rd. 4th is Cody Kelly, Jeremy Capron, Lucas Chowning. Then you go back to David Lamb in the 09 up to position 7. The white flag is out. No, we will not finish under yellow. We are going to race it out. One final time. Dylan Wilson will tight through turns 1 and 2. But for the final time here at the Volusia Speedway Park, round number 3 of the ESR Red Eye Super Late Model, the victory goes to Dylan Wilson. He gets the job done. Well done to Dylan Wilson. We'll take a look at your JR Productions and Media finishing results. Dylan Wilson gets the win from Kevin Deadman in 2nd, Trevor Fitz in 3rd, Cody Kelly 4th, Jeremy Capron rounds out your top 5. Home in 6th is going to be Lucas Chowning, David Lamb in 7th, Evan Say in 8th, David Sutton 9th, Gary Peck home in 10th. We go over to Rocky Battenfield 11th, Austin Yarbrough in 12th, Chris Swanson 13th, James Parisi in 14th. 15th is going to be Robert Fletcher, Hayden Cardwell in 16th. 17th going to be Dylan Fox, Shad Prescott in 18th, Ryan Diati in 19th, Tommy Rowe 20th, 21st Trace Williams and Blake Garrett in 22nd spot. We'll go trackside with these drivers here in just a moment. We're just awaiting on our 1st and 3rd place finishers here. Dylan Wilson and Trevor Fitz. In fact, what we're going to do, we're going to go down and chat with our 2nd place driver here tonight in the 22, Kevin Debden. Kevin, congratulations on a 2nd place run here. You got a bit of luck there late in that race, but hey, 2nd place, yeah, it's nothing to hang your head about.
Yeah, it was Yeah, I mean it was a good run. I still would have liked to have won it, even luck and everything aside. On that the second to last restart when I was in the lead, I kind of timed the restart wrong with the pace car, and I was afraid I was going to get black flagged for jumping the start, so I let back out, and that kind of let Wilson get that outside going into turn one, and I knew that was going to be the key to holding on to the lead there. But I'm proud to bring home a second.
Yeah, that's that last restart. Once Wilson got clear of you, it was a matter of sort of hanging on for second. You had a pretty fast race car. Talk about where you felt comfortable on this racetrack and stuff like that, and how you're able to hang on to this second spot.
It was a slick track for sure, man, and I think I was just maintaining and just trying to take what I had and run the best with it. They were definitely, I think those D1RT guys definitely had a little something extra on the setup with the slick tracks. I mean, they always do, and I felt like I was the fastest guy other than those guys, so uh, not too bad bringing home a second, I don't guess.
Well, look, well done on the second place run here tonight. But of course, before we let you get out of here, we'll hand the mic over to your sponsors, shout outs, all that good stuff. Who do you need to thank?
Yes, sir. Check out my band, Dirty Grass Soul, on Facebook, YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, all that good stuff. Shout out to Team VLR and Slide Job Ranch, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And special thanks to the ESR Red Eye League for putting this thing on, and you guys, Ultimate Dirt TV, putting it on, and David Lamb, all the guys that organized this league. It was fun.
All right, well done on second, Kevin. Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
There we go. Kevin Deadman, home in second place. Now, tonight, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to chat with our third place runner, Trevor Fitz, or our winner, Dylan Wilson. Of course, getting very late in the evening over there. You're looking at about, what are we looking at? Nearly 2:30 a.m. So these drivers, they hang around for this sort of stuff to race in, and they really put on a show here tonight. But congratulations to Dylan Wilson on the win. Kevin Deadman home in second. Trevor Fitz home in third. That will do it for us here from Ultimate Dirt TV. Of course, a big thanks to 3D Racing, Ken Skins, and Capron's Screen Printing for helping out the ESR Red Eye League for the season. Of course, round number 3 of, I think, 8 or 10 on the schedule here. Of course, we did go through the schedule earlier on. Of course, all races will be live right here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We'll be live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Of course, if you're watching on Twitch, hit that follow button if you haven't or done so already. If you're watching on our YouTube channel, or if you plan to rewatch all this action on YouTube, go to youtube.com/Ultimate Dirt TV. Hit the subscribe button. And of course, don't forget to hit that bell on the Get Notifications tab to be notified of when we go live. We've got some good races coming up over the next couple of months. Of course, a big thanks to our sponsors here at Ultimate Dirt TV. Of course, without these guys, none of this would be possible. Of course, Wicked Cushion, 19designs.com. Big thanks to Drew Neal, World of Thunder Racing League, Dirt Leagues Australia, JR Productions and Media, and Black Diamond Motorsports. On behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV, this is Brett Miller signing off, saying good night. We'll see you next time.